What's going on, everybody? We are back in Niagara Falls. It's been a minute since we've been here. We are staying at Fallsview Casino Resort. It's been a really long time since I featured this place on the channel. One of my favorites, if not my favorite place to stay in Niagara Falls. We are actually technically booked for 3 comped nights thanks to Mama Spot, right? And her coming to visit Niagara Falls and playing here. So we've got a great little comp here. I don't know if we're gonna stay for the full 3 nights because I do have some work, unfortunately, I have to do. So I will be posted up on the little desk over there during the day, being a good little boy and working. So yeah, this is gonna be like basically a little travel vlog to show you what I got up to in these last 3 days while we're here, 3-4 days depending on how long we stay. We just got here, just drove in from Toronto. Gonna probably have something to eat and drink. And yeah, check out what the casino has to offer, see if we get any good luck. We are in room 811, which my birthday is August 11th. So hopefully that brings me some good luck. I really hope so. We'll see. Otherwise, follow along for the ride. There will be a room tour for this particular room that we're in now too. So if you are interested in what the rooms are like here, I will link that link below. And I also have other room tours for here and other, Niagara Falls hotels as well, if you're curious about what else you can get up to in Niagara Falls. So stay tuned, grab a drink, grab whatever, and we'll see you downstairs after we get some food.
All right, apologies for the volume. We are in Overtime Sports Lounge, Sports Bar. It's in the casino in Fallsview, so you will need to actually get the casino here. It's very much like your bar food. Lots of pizzas. I've had the pizzas here before. They're pretty good. I got a strawberry margarita, which is really nice. My mom got a virgin Caesar, thank you, which is also good. I stole the olives and the other stuff that came with it. The beans, it's really good. A little spicy. We did just get a pretzel to start with and veggie burger to split with upgrades to onion rings. And yeah, so far so good. Looking forward to trying the food here. It's a nice little sports bar vibe. You get all the seats here like a typical sports bar. You got all the screens all around. So right now we're watching a baseball game. Very boring, but looking forward to the food coming here. So stay tuned. All right, the big old pretzel came and they did not lie. So I did just cut it up into a couple pieces. I'm gonna try the one sauce. There's 2 sauces here. One is like a horseradishy, like mustardy sauce. It'll clear your sinuses out, but in a good way. Nice and salty. Yeah, good little bites of that. I'm gonna try the cheese one now too. It looks like almost like a nacho cheese, maybe like a bit of a beer cheese. Oops. They're both really good. Depending on what you're looking for, you want that like creamy, like savory kind of cheesy taste. You got that going on. You also have the nice like salty, horseradishy kind of mustard bite too. Both really good. Okay, veggie burgers just arrived. It looks pretty good actually. There's like tomato, lettuce, and onion on here. I'm gonna do a quick bite. So you definitely have that like impossible, not real meat kind of taste to it, which is good though, because I don't like when they have like some of those veggie burgers you get. I had like one that was like a black meat. It was kind of gross. Onion rings are nice and crispy as well. We did upgrade to the onion rings as mentioned. Nice and crispy. Whenever I see a big onion ring, I get like discouraged. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like soggy and gross and slimy onion coming out. These are beautiful. They're nice and crispy. They're really good. Got the onion rings. Alrighty, kids, update time. So we went to, as mentioned, Overtime for dinner in the casino. So they do take your comp. So if you do have money to spend, you can definitely use it there. And we did. We spent about $60-ish and change. In Canada, unfortunately, you can't use it toward alcohol. So you can use it toward, food and things like that, regular drinks, but not alcohol. So I did get that strawberry margarita, which was actually quite nice. Had to pay for that though. Didn't use the comps for that, but it was only like just over $10, which I don't think was really that bad for a margarita, at a bar. So not too bad. Pretzel was good, little on the saltier side, but was still nice. And veggie burger was actually pretty good as well. Onion rings were really good, you guys. Like, definitely some of the better onion rings I've had in a while. Nice and crispy, and they stayed crispy even if you had the bigger ones. Sometimes to me, the bigger onion rings sometimes I find can get kind of mushy and slimy and kind of gross, but these stayed pretty consistently crispy. I got some barbecue sauce inside. I love barbecue sauce. Didn't love the barbecue sauce here though. It had a weird taste that just didn't taste like barbecue. And then yeah, played for a little bit. We played some Stinkin' Rich, up and down on that one for a bit. Played Heidi and Hannah, which is another favorite of ours, but again, up and down, mainly down. And ended off the night on some Monopoly that I hate that Monopoly game. My mom seems to think it's okay, but I can't stand it. I never do on it. We played it in Vegas before. Terrible game in my opinion, but that's just me. It is pretty late, and unfortunately, boy has to work tomorrow. So we'll be working from the room, and I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Again, we do have the room technically for another 2 nights, but we probably will just stay here for one more night after this. But we'll see. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna try and get some sleep, so I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for tomorrow, and then we'll see what we get up to. Perhaps maybe a little stroll, maybe some breakfast. See you in the AM. Good night. Good morning, campers. Got my Tim Hortons from downstairs. Slept okay. I had a hard time falling asleep. I honestly think that pretzel was just too salty, and all the rest of the food that we had was just maybe a bit too much. I do try to eat a little bit better for the most part, and I try to avoid salt when I can. So I just found it was way too salty. Anyway, slept okay. Had a hard time falling asleep, but slept okay through the night. Had a shower this morning. Our drain was actually clogged, so I was basically standing in ankle deep water, which was pretty gross because there was definitely some little hairs floating around in there. Did call maintenance. They did come up, and it seems to be fixed now. I will check it out later, but it does seem to be fixed now, so I hope anyway. Yeah, went downstairs to just grab a coffee because I do have some work to do. I don't really want to have breakfast, so I just went downstairs. There is a food court down there. So I got, just went to Tim Hortons, which for my American friends is sort of like a Dunkin' Donuts. You just go in quick, grab coffees. Well, I say quick, but don't go to that Tim Hortons down there if you're in a hurry, because for a black coffee, literally just a black coffee, I waited about 10 minutes or so, and it wasn't that busy, so I don't understand what the holdup was. But anyway, yeah, there's a few other things down there. There's like a bar burrito, which is like Mexican food, quick Mexican food, Burger King, a crate place, a croissant place, things like that. So sushi and a couple Italian. There's like a pizza place, and then just a place beside it actually has like Italian, proper Italian food for lunch, dinner, etc. Anyway, just some options for down there if you just want something relatively quick, and I put quick in parentheses because that was not quick. Anyway, like I said, I do have some work to do. I have my little setup over there, so I will be doing some work while I'm in the room, and we'll break for lunch and might check out the overtime again because they had like a quinoa bowl that sounded pretty good. So we will see. I'll show you the look of the view I'm going to be having while I'm doing some work, so it's not the worst view to have, right? So anyway, touch base with you guys in a bit.
A few moments later.
Alrighty guys, so I've just been working for a few hours. Gonna break for a bite to eat at lunch. You can see I just want to show you the view again because it is still a really nice view, especially when you're, working away, looking at the Falls Fall. Yeah, gonna go downstairs and grab something to eat. I'm thinking we're probably gonna end up at overtime again just because it's kind of easy, and they had like a quinoa bowl that looked pretty healthy. Gonna see what else is down there, but there are a few options of places to eat. Like I mentioned, down in the food court, you've got like bar burrito, Burger King, Tim Hortons, a crate place, a croissant place, a sushi place, a couple of Italian places, Paramount as well as down there, and also some other restaurants and like bars and things like that throughout the resort. But trying to take advantage of as many comps as we can. So probably gonna end up at one of the places where you can use your comps. So yeah, likely we'll end up there. Then gonna come back up here, finish off my day, and maybe do a little bit of shopping or something. So anyway, stay tuned. Gonna grab some food and touch base with you in a bit. Okie dokie, guys. Just had some lunch down. Same place we went yesterday in the casino over at the, why do I keep forgetting the name? Overtime? Was kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I ordered that quinoa bowl I was telling you guys about. As I was eating it, I kept saying like, it's missing something. It needs something. Does it need onion or something like that? So I read over the menu again, and it actually literally was missing something. It was supposed to have like a corn and bean salsa, which was not in it. I did mention to them after I'd already eaten a little bit of it, just because anyway, whatever. They came back and brought me a little bowl of just some corn and some beans. They said they forgot it. Okay, not a big deal. But yeah, it just felt kind of flat. Wasn't really that exciting. I did order a side of shrimp as well. Just thought get some protein in there too. Even the shrimp, to be honest with you, it was just like 4 shrimps, cold, no flavor at all. I thought they'd at least be kind of warmed up with a little bit of seasoning, something on there. And that was $10 just for those shrimps. So personally, not worth it in my opinion. The quinoa bowl, like I said, it was, I felt like I was eating something healthy, which is nice. I'm definitely full. There's a lot of like chickpeas and things like that in there, so very hearty, but yeah, I didn't love it, but it was probably a healthier choice at least, so that makes me feel better. My mom got the minestrone. She didn't finish it, but she doesn't have the biggest appetite, but all in all, it was okay. A lot of beans and stuff in there again, but yeah, anyway, as I was walking out, I wanted just to throw $20 in the Buffalo Chief machine, because I know they're Cody's favorite, so I thought, oh, but see what happens. Lost it very quickly. My mom got like a bonus after like a couple spins and won like almost $700, I think, in one bonus. So everyone says she has a horseshoe up her you know what, so I guess that's just them's the breaks. Anyway, like I said, I am here to work, so I'm gonna get some more work done, and then later on might do some shopping or something like that, so I'll keep you guys updated because sorry, there's a bug up there. Yeah, talk to you guys in a bit. Oh, and I forgot to mention, actually bumped into an old friend downstairs as well, which is kind of crazy. So it's a good thing I'm being honest about where I am right now. It was actually Matt Basile. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Old friend of ours from, he had a show, I think, Rebel Out of Kitchen. He had the book. He had in Toronto, if you're familiar, he had a food truck, Fidel Gastro's. He had the restaurant, what is the food truck's name was Priscilla, but the restaurant was Fidel Gastro, and he had Lisa Marie on Queen Street. So that was all his doing. So yeah, I saw him here just, earlier. So that was kind of cool to see Matt. So hi, Matt, if you're watching. Anyway, like I said, got to get back to work. Touch base with you shortly.
One eternity later.
All right, kids, we are off the clock now. We are free. Just popped into a store on the corner of Stanley. I always say it wrong. We always call it Lapanaco. It is not Lapanaco. I believe it's called Lapenico or something like that. Anyway, it's a bit of like a mishmash of stuff. So you're gonna get stuff from there from like Costco that maybe is overstock or maybe closer to the sell by date or things like that. And it's gonna be everything from clothes, electronics, food, again, bit of everything. So typically, we'll go in there and check out some stuff. They got like, furniture. They have appliances. Did I say appliances already? They got appliances anyway. They got so many that I had to say it twice. So anyway, we called into there. That place did used to be a little bit on the cheaper side. I do find it to be not as cheap as it used to be, but you'll notice it if you've ever been to Niagara Falls before, as you're getting off the QEW, like the highway area. It's right on the corner on Stanley there. It's a big red building, and yeah, great place to just get some little deals on things like the various items, let's just say. We are gonna head over to the Outlet Mall, which is kind of closer to about Niagara on the Lake area. It's about a 10 or so minute drive from Niagara Falls, like Boulevard, like where the actual, all the casinos are and all that stuff. So about a 10 or so minute drive, well, depending on traffic, of course. Gonna head over there, see what it's all about, see if there's anything good going on over there. They did just recently close Saks in Canada, so unfortunately there will not be the Saks outlet, which I used to like going into, but there's some other random stores there, so we'll check in with you at the Outlet Mall.
Later that same evening.
All right, kids, back from our little shopping jaunt. So as I said, we did go to Lapenico or Lapenico, whatever. I call it Lapanaco. I know it's wrong. I actually got a few things from there. So I did get some tuna. They got some food there. So I got some tuna from there. Got some sugar-free sauce. Like I told you, they have a bit of everything. It's a very random store. You got to check it out. Anyway, after that, we did go to the Outlet Mall. I ended up going to the cosmetic company. So if you guys aren't familiar, they kind of have a lot of like name brand. I think it's stuff that's like owned by Estee Lauder, I'm pretty sure. And a lot of great deals. So if you guys are into Tom Ford, for example, I got a Tom Ford cologne let's just say fragrance. I don't know if it's cologne or perfume, whatever. It's one of the Soleil ones. I forget the name of it. Soleil, I don't remember, not Neige. But anyway, good. Very like summery type smell, like almost smells like suntan lotion. I hate to say it, but it's nice. It's like very summery, very, very light. So I got that. It was 75% off. And this is one of his like, not one of his department store type colognes. It's one of like the ones that are usually more expensive. I think it was originally like close to 400 bucks Canadian. So good little deal. And it's 50 ml too, so it's small. Like one of his signature scents. It's really good anyway. It's almost, actually it's after 8 o'clock. We still haven't had dinner yet. So I think we're gonna skip the overtime just because we've eaten there twice already and we're getting a bit bored. So I think we're actually gonna go to the food court tonight. There's a barberita there, as I mentioned, that I'm kind of craving maybe some Mexican. I know it's not Mexican, so we'll use the Mexican quotations, but maybe we'll check that out, have a quick bite there and play a little bit because, we gotta see if I can maybe retire early. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get some food, play a bit, see you down there. All right, you guys may not be able to hear me with all the banging going on, but you can see behind me right now, there are fireworks going off. These do go off
pretty much every night during the summer around 10 o'clock or so, so make sure you come out here and check those out. Find a good spot to stand. We tried to go higher up, but if you go to one sort of around the sort of resort area, you will find somewhere to stand. There's also lots of fireflies around here, which is kind of picturesque and nice to see. Okay, in case you didn't hear me with all the banging, as I said, there are fireworks here around 10 p.m. Most nights, I believe, throughout the summer. You can probably see them from pretty much anywhere, but there's a lot of trees around. So make sure you find a spot that you can actually get a pretty good glimpse of the falls kind of area. I will also mention, I don't know if it's the time of the year, that's a bat. I think I just saw a bat. There's also tons of fireflies like in this like wooded area here, which is really, really cool. They almost look like little fairies kind of dancing around in the trees and the moonlights. Really, really picturesque, really beautiful. Just such a cool vibe. Alrighty kids, it is getting late for us. We are gonna head to bed shortly. As you saw, we did go down to the food court, had dinner, like a late dinner. I ended up getting bar burrito, which was not too bad. They didn't have any veggie ground. I did get some shrimp tacos. I think after like tax and tip and everything, it was just around the $20-ish mark. My mom got Burger King, very unoriginal. But yeah, everything was fine. We did go up to the casino for a little bit. Fireworks, as I mentioned, do start at 10, so you are going to want to make sure you find somewhere a little bit before that. There used to be some good patios that you could watch the fireworks from, but unfortunately one of them is now occupied by the Deli, so unless you're sitting out there to eat, you probably can't go out there. The smoking patios aren't as good as they used to be, so anyway, we didn't go down there. We ended up going down to the food court level, going out to the back, finding sort of a clearance in the trees, and it kind of worked for us. We did see a bunch of fireflies, as I mentioned as well, which was really, really nice. It was, yeah, just very picturesque, very cool to see. So I strongly recommend you go and do that. Anyway, we went back to the casino. Ended up playing the Huff and Puff Mansion, which usually isn't very good to me, but this time around was quite good to me. So I was very happy with that. I got the bonus quite a few times. It was doing pretty good. Played that Griffin game. Didn't love that. Cody and I used to play that in Atlantic City, but yeah, here didn't do very much. And then ended up playing the cows for a bit. The cows were good to me, so yeah, I'm probably still in the red, but you know, wasn't too bad. At least I ended up on a little bit of a high note, I guess. But I do find in general, I will say this, that machines in Canada in general, I find to be quite tight. You know, we were over at Woodbine Casino last weekend, and you know, we were at Windsor not too long ago as well. And even there, I just find the machines to be very, very tight. Like I said before in some of my other videos, I do find the most luck in Atlantic City. That's where I tend to find that I win the most, and you know, don't lose as much. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, food for thought. Maybe you guys have a different experience. So I'd be curious. You know, leave it below. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, like I said, gonna go to bed shortly. And planning on working again from the hotel room tomorrow. Probably gonna get up, grab some coffee or breakfast, do some work, grab some lunch, do some work, grab some dinner, go home. We'll see. Like I said, we do the room for another night. Probably won't stay for the full 3 nights, but we'll see. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. See you then.
The next morning.
Good morning, campers. Got my coffee from downstairs. So if you are playing in Fallsview, because actually even if you're not playing, you can just go into the casino. They do have drink machines set up where they've got like pop, coffee, tea, things like that. So I got myself a free coffee. Didn't have to wait 15 minutes like I did yesterday at Tim Hortons. So a lot quicker, which was pretty much what I needed to say. I need to get my coffee, come back and do some work. So like I mentioned, you know, checkout time is 11. So we did actually book for tonight as well, but we are gonna be going home today, unfortunately. I do have some work to do still, so I'm gonna be working in the room during the day. You know, again, probably gonna pause and have some lunch and then, yeah, finish the day and then head home. There is actually a food truck thing going on here today. If you are here during the summer on Thursdays, so we'll see if we have time to check that out as well, just to kind of showcase that a little bit, just to show what you get up to. I guess this video is taking a little bit of a turn. Like I wasn't sure exactly where I was gonna, which angle it was gonna take, but it seems like it's taking more of a, what's it like to work in, you know, Niagara Falls or from a hotel, or, you know, is it possible? And quite honestly, I've been relatively pretty productive. Like I wasn't sure, I was worried a little bit, but no issues. Like I've been getting stuff done, and yeah, no distractions. Like you know, probably less so if I would just be in, you know, in an office or at home with my dogs or something like that. So anyway, gonna get some more stuff done now. Gonna finish my coffee and then break for lunch in a couple of hours. So we'll see you at lunch.
Oh, I forgot to mention, slept okay, actually. Beds here are pretty good, so I did sleep okay. Woke up for a little bit during the night, but otherwise slept pretty much okay. The shower they did fix. So I remember I mentioned yesterday the water wasn't draining. It's draining now, so thankful for that, because yeah, it was kind of gross. But anyway, they did fix it. It seems like everything is working as it should. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish my coffee, get some more work done, and we'll see you at lunchtime.
Later that day.
All right, guys, it is lunchtime. I think we're gonna head down to the Deli this time, just because I haven't eaten there in a while. It looks like they changed things up since I was last there. They also have a nice little terrace area that used to be a smoking terrace, which looks like they've converted down to like a patio almost for the restaurant to go and enjoy. So kind of curious to check that out, get some fresh air, have some lunch, little al fresco. See you down there. All right, back in the room. View's looking still pretty good. Looks like there's some mist up there, but it's still looking pretty nice. So yeah, had lunch at the Deli in the casino. That is a place you can use your comps as well, which is good. Love sitting on that little terrace area. That, as I mentioned, that did used to be a smoking terrace, and it looks like they've transformed it into an extension of the Deli, which is nice. So we sat out there, and it looks like we started a trend because a bunch of other people started coming outside right after that. So it was nice though. Nice, you could sort of, depending on where you're sitting, you can see the falls like a little bit, and just to get some fresh air and enjoy being outside when you're stuck in the casino. The casino is cold. Like, we are here in the summer, and like, it's chilly. So just be forewarned that even if you're in the summer, maybe bring like a light sweater jacket just in case. But anyway, yeah, I had the caprese salad. It was a little underwhelming, just in the sense that it was very small. There wasn't a lot going on there, but it was okay. But for the price, I just thought could have been better. My mom got the egg salad, and I ended up having a bit of that as well. It was pretty good. I think that was fine. No sides though, so if you are expecting to get like fries or onion rings, something like that, it does not come with that, so you will need to order that separately. But all in all, I wasn't all that hungry to begin with, so I'm fine. I'm full. I'm good. Again, working, so I'm going to get back over there to my little makeshift desk, finish off my day. There is it is Thursday today, so there is the backyard barbecue going on tonight. It starts at 3, so we'll probably check that out once I finish up my day, maybe see what's going on down there. I've never been actually able to make it there. I've tried before, but it didn't end up managing, so we are definitely going to try and make it to that and see how the day progresses. See you in a bit.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
All right, kids, the rain has cleared up now. We are off the clock. I can already see some food trucks down there. We've got these tickets that, these are comped, but basically it's the backyard barbecue at Fallsview. If you're here on the Thursday in the summer, make sure you check that out. We're gonna go down there right now, get something to eat, whether we get some stuff to take back to Toronto with us, I'm not sure. Gonna scope it out. I know they have like pizza, they've got some Indian food. I think Moksha's is here, a few other ones here, so we're gonna go scope that out, see what's looks yummy to me, and we'll check back with you shortly. Okay guys, just got in from backyard barbecue. It is hot out there, so make sure you check the weather, dress properly. It did rain earlier, so it's super humid now. They had some great deals out there, lots of interesting things. There's, like I said, there's Indian, there's pizza, there's Vietnamese, there's tarts and desserts and cheese, and there's all kinds of things. You're spoiled for choice. We did get comps, so check your comps with Fallsview if you are a Fallsview member. Check your comps, because my mom had comps, and we ended up getting, both of us got 2 free meals and a free drink. So really good value. Like, food was upwards of like $25, so you think you got 2 of those. So I ended up getting some lamb biryani for Cody because he's at home watching the dogs. So from Moksha, they have a restaurant not too far as well. Actually, my mom got some butter chicken from there. Both smell amazing, so I'm sure they're great. I ended up getting like a tofu rice bowl and like some fresh rolls from this place here, Bond Theory. So if you guys are ever at, yeah, check that out. The food looks amazing. I'm so excited to eat it. And the guys there were super awesome, very friendly. They actually, funnily enough, recognized me from Facebook and knew Cody, so it's just a very small world. But yeah, if you go to their website, bondtheory.ca, it tells you, where they're going to be next. They're here. I think they said every backyard barbecue they're here. They go to some other markets and things like that. So check out their website, or I believe they probably have Instagram as well. So yeah, check that out and see where they're going next. We are gonna pack it in, get headed out of here. It is really hot. Should probably get back to Toronto. As mentioned, we do have the room for another night, but you know, it is time to get back to Toronto, back to reality. So we will check in with you, I guess, on the ride home, give you guys my sort of final thoughts of the whole, you know, what it was like working from a hotel room. I've never done that before. You know, you see me traveling a lot, so it was an interesting experience for sure. So yeah, we'll touch base with you guys in a bit, and yeah, check out Backyard BBQ if you're at Fallsview on a Thursday in the summer. See you in the car. So I lied, you're not seeing me in the car, you're seeing me back home enjoying my $15 sandwich from Dine Dash. I will say it's convenient to grab something while you're in the casino to just eat quickly, but the downside is you are paying prices for, you know, what people can use their comps for. So for example, this being a place you can use your comps, they do raise the prices accordingly. That is just how it goes. And actually one of the people working there did explain that to me, because I was kind of surprised some of the prices that they had there. If you want something quick and cheap, I would say just go down to the food court and just get something from there. But anyway, my experience working from a hotel room, I guess that's kind of what this video turned out to be. I mean, it was a bit of an experience video of, you know, going to Fallsview Casino during the week, checking out the Backyard BBQ, which was definitely a lot of fun. Strongly recommend checking out if you are there on a Thursday in the summer. Check the dates though, just to make sure that it is happening while you're there. But overall, had a great time. It was nice to get away. You know, it depends where you are, I guess. For me, I'm in Toronto, so you know, it's about an hour and a half drive for me. It's not too bad, depending on traffic, of course. But then I will also recommend, if you are driving, put your GPS on. You know, use like a Google one or something that'll update depending on the traffic. We ended up actually using that and having to do a little bit of a detour because there was a car on fire on the highway. And that does happen. There's accidents, there's things like that, which, you know, if you can avoid it and just get off the highway and get back on maybe one exit, that alone can sometimes save you a tremendous amount of time. So just keep that in mind. Use your GPS. That's, you know, updates when there's traffic and stuff like that. So just a little bit of trivia for you. All in all, though, had a great time. Well, obviously want to thank Fallsview for the comped rooms. Thank my mom for the comped rooms as well, because they were her comped rooms. But yeah, all in all, it was a good trip. Nice to get away, of course. Love the Niagara Falls. Love Fallsview Casino Hotel. And that's probably gonna do it. I got some more work to do, so I better get to that now. So if I've missed anything, you guys have any questions or anything, please do not hesitate to leave them below. It's really helpful to other travelers. They probably have the same questions that you guys have. It's also really helpful for me, because any interaction you guys have with my channel, whether you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, it all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed, I ask you, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free for you. It really helps me keep delivering this free content to you. My dogs are walking around like crazy. I think they need to go outside, so I better go deal with them. So well, once again, this has been the Spotlight. Viva Niagara Falls, Viva Toronto, which is where I'm back right now, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.